In this video, we will discuss switch expressions. Switch expressions are introduced in Java 12 to address some of the concerns with switch statements. Syntax of Java switch statement is not as powerful as the if-else constructs. Switch statement syntax is verbose, which is easy to comprehend but difficult to write. Also, if you don't define the break with every statement, the code will fall through, which is difficult to debug. So in Java 12, switch expressions were introduced to take care of some of these concerns. The switch expression code is concise and easy to write. Break statements are no longer needed, so no likelihood of fall through in case of missing break statements. There is less boilerplate code. Now let's look at example of switch expressions and switch statements in IntelliJ. Now let's create an example of switch statement first and then the same examples using switch expression so that you understand the main difference between switch statement and switch expression. The example is, on the basis of month, I am printing out which quarter it belongs to. Like for example, January belongs to the first quarter and December belongs to the fourth quarter. Now let's create a class and the class name is switch statement example. Let's first create public static void main and let's define a string month is equal to January and a string quarter is the quarter which will be printing out, and switch month and case January quarter is equal to first quarter. And break. Now case February and quarter is first quarter. Case March first quarter. So you can see that this code is so much verbose. We have to write so many different things. So let me just copy this and then paste it and then change them. It's easier in this way because we have to do it for 12 months. Now February, March, and then April. April is second quarter. And then June. And then July. August. September. October. And November. October is fourth quarter. And December. And then at last we have default, and default is quarter is equal to unknown quarter. and break. So you have to remember that you have to put break after every case, otherwise the code will fall through. So for example, in this case, if the case is patched with May and if you don't put the break, then it will fall through to June and then all till July until it finds the break. So that's a limitation or the issue with switch statements, that you have to make sure that all the breaks are defined. Now let's run this example. We have to print out the quarter. And let's run this example again. So it printed out the first quarter. Now let's remove this break in January. Just want to show you that what is a big problem with switch statement is, if I remove this, then the code will fall through and then it will print out second quarter. So you can see that it print out second quarter. So if you miss break a statement, the code will fall through until it finds the break statement. So let's revert back our break statement. And now let's create another example using the switch expression, the same example using switch expressions. So let's create a new class, and the class name is switch expression example 1. So let's create public static void main, and inside public static void main we'll be defining a string month is equal to January, and a string quarter is equal to switch and then month and case January. So we'll be defining multiple cases on the same lines. There's a main syntax difference between switch expressions and switch statement. March, and then using lambda expression we will assign this to first quarter. And semicolon, there is no break. Case April, May, and then June, second quarter, and case July, August, and September, third quarter, and case October, November, and December is fourth quarter. And and default is unknown quarter. So here it is complaining about the switch expressions are not supported at language level 13. So click on module settings and then click on sources, and here define 13 preview switch expressions text block. And I don't see OK or save over here, so click on libraries. Now I can see that OK or save button, so click apply and then OK, and this error will go away. Now let's run this example. So click on run. So you can see that it printed out quarter is equal to first quarter. So with switch expressions, we were able to remove a lot of boilerplate code. In the next section, we'll be looking at example of switch expression again, but we'll be looking at inside the case you can define your expression using lambda.